I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness. They turned on me, but now I am perfectly free to be me. have a clue, 'cause this is me when I cut out all the shallowness and everything I suppress to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now. I'm gonna let them talk, but I ain't following nobody else. How can I be resentful when I finally respect myself? I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they're saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now.
You and I. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, break the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be in you. We're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh, yeah. Just let go. like each other and the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. 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 Just let yourself go. Let yourself go.
All right. All right, big weekend ahead of us here, guys. We're going to kick it off with some test and tune action tonight, so pretty much anything and everything will come out tonight. We'll take them as they come out. Craig Rattelli's going to get us started. The Triumph. It's got that sticky rear tyre. Doesn't want to keep the front one on the ground. So this weekend, all our races are racing to the 1,000-foot markers. So that's 3/4 track. If you look down at the track there, you can see the blue, the dark blue cone in the middle of the track there and the blue markers on the side of the walls. That's our 1,000-foot beams. So we got plenty of races here already here tonight, so they'll be out here doing some testing. We got lots of local races. We got lots that have travelled a long way to be here. We got some fantastic fields. Of course, we've got the Aeroflow Outlaw Nitro funny cars. We got 4 of those cars here this week, and they are on tomorrow. But they are setting up tonight, guys. So if you're here, make sure you get on over there and have a look. So Jeff Marshall, there you go. I know that's one guy that he's travelled from Maryborough. So nice little drive from down the road. Jeff Marshall on the bike there, 10:07. So once again, to 1,000-foot markers. Richard Dorr does that a lot in the Nugget, the XE Falcon. So nice big burnout from Richard. 393, the stroker engine in the Falcon. Time is there, 9:32, 175 kilometres an hour for the Falcon. So Richard Dorr gets one out of the way. Testing tonight, so we've got some massive fields tomorrow. So a couple more of our local bike races. Leigh Skinner and the Kawasaki. Got the street bike out this season. All the big bikes getting some work done. Craig Ritelli back around for a second one on the Triumph. Skinner goes 901, 205 there, 935, 181 for Ritelli in the other lane. So you can see the bike got away nice and early. And the 1400cc Kawasaki come home strong. Nessa Rodman. So unfortunately last weekend hurt the clutch in the race bike, so pulled the street bike out of the shed. GXR 750. Just have to reset all the brain. Stepping off the race bike onto the street bike, 918. Just requires a totally different sort of process, different riding style. Not a bad start. So good to have the boys from the Overtaking Lane again here this weekend. We had them here at the road trip event. Ooh, is that a month or so? No, it's going to be like 6 weeks. Oh, I don't know. It was a while ago. Is it that long? July. End of July, I'm going to say. I think it was. So I think it's about 6 weeks. So we're good to have the boys back again. So some we got lots of up here. We got lots of late model Mustangs. That was Mark Barraclough and Brad Price. Barraclough went 858, 183 there. But again, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're on the live stream, share it around for us on the on the social medias. The other thing I need you to do is share the post around. Share any post about this weekend if you can. Share it around. We want as many people as we can out here tomorrow to enjoy the massive day. It's going to be a killer event. It's great to have the funny cars here. We've got some huge fields in Super Comp and Comp. We got lots of cars. We got cars testing, and this is one of them. And it's still in licensing procedure even, actually. Craig Chapman, the EL Falcon. So Chapman's run the FG Falcon Ute for a number of years in street, turbocharged Barra. All the driveline is now in this Falcon. It's an ex-pro stock car. So turbocharged Barra in this car. So Lee Anderson owns the car. And Lee's out there. He's back after about 30 years out of the sport. Got together. Craig's put this fantastic Barra package in the car. And obviously the difference between a full weight Falcon Ute and this car, massive weight wise and that. So great to have the car here. Let's see how Chapman gets a feel for this. All right, so going to back the car out. The team's not quite happy with something maybe. They're going to they're going to head back to the pit and check something out. So, hey, a new car, new combination. Obviously some kind of little teething problem. It's to be expected. So the guys aren't 100% happy. They'll go back to the pits. They'll check something out. No doubt they'll be out a little bit later. Dino Gorman, big Holden Statesman. Wiley O'Reilly. It's a Mitsubishi Lancer. Dino Gorman, fresh off a win at Springbound in North Queensland only about 3 or 4 weeks ago. First Christmas tree trophy. Took out the Super Sedan bracket up there at the championship round. So well done to Dean Gorman. Kylie O'Reilly behind him, beside him I should say. Coal Rock Lane outside. She gets away sharply, 042 on the tree. Gorman had a bit of a snooze. The Kylie puts in a nice clean run, 873, 189. Dino Gorman, 932. The big statesman. Another fairly new car to the scene. Only seen it here a couple of times, trying to get a handle on it. Aaron Strong, the RX-7, 20 big rotary powered car. I'm going to say somebody might have taken off in the wrong gear there. It sounded like I was just trying to load up too much. So anyway, that's what it's all about. Getting out there, having a go. Getting that new car sorted, new combination. Working his way through the process. All right, Greg Martin, Janine Marshall. So Martin on the backup bike, the blue Kawasaki 787, still a handy bike, got a little short swing arm in it and that, 205 kilometres an hour. Janine Marshall went 1090 at 157. So Dale Marshall, third Marshall member from the family. So all the guys up here this weekend, I can tell you they are up from Maryborough, which is 8-9 hour drive from here. Lace Skinner beside him, 878, 207. Dale Marshall went 893 at 202. So Ratelli already out there hot lapping on the little Triumph. 675 cc's, street triple. 0.5 on the tree, nice sharp light for him. Jeff Marshall beside him. In the Coal Rock Lane, goes 999. All the nines, Craig Ratelli, 931 on the little Triumph. So Jacob Mott, Hayabusa, Amnesia, he calls it. I like that. Michael Mott beside him, and it's a Kawasaki Nomad. That's a whole lot of bike. 1700 cc's. Didn't miss the tree. 038 for Michael Mott. 1247. Jacob went 940 on the Hayabusa. There's a Rodman back around. Street bike this weekend. Dougie McMillan here. Diner, street bob. Harley Davidson for McMillan. 863, 191. Nessa Rodman, 900. So she improved slightly as well. Dougie McMillan, 863 to open his account this weekend. Brett Allgood, Daniel Dodds. The V8's Commodore wagon for Dodds. Brett Allgood got that sharp little 408 cube small block Chev in the HX Premier. He's on the brakes early actually, Allgood. 981, 117. Daniel Dodds went 1045. Brad Bryce back around the Mustang. Supercharged Coyote V8, this late model Mustang. We got some tough Mustangs up this way. Nathan Thwaite over there beside him out of Bundaberg. Big block Chev powered 1-tonner. Haven't seen the car on track for a little while. Good to see. Young Harry's son's going to take over the controls of this car very shortly, they announced last week. So stepping up from junior drags, they've been running a Falcon, VA Falcon turbocharged car last season a little bit. Going to step up to 100. So Thwaite jumped out of the groove a little bit on the leave there in the Cold Rock lane. He's going to get there first. He goes 835. Brad Price went 882. Starting to roll out of the pits now. Starting to see a little bit of movement out there. We've got some more cars coming around. We got Gary Smith, LS powered Alton 408 cubes, LS2. The Carby on the top. So their little combination for him. Angelo Cesari, the Monaro. Also got 408 cubes of LS. So the open car takes on the sedan here. The engine combination is very similar. Smith got out all right, had a little wander at about 3:30, gets to the 1,000 in 7:43, 188 kilometres an hour. Chisari, 910, 182. Single here, very nice. VL got the LS here. That's Luke Spittle. $9.59, 176 for Spittle that time down. So Craig Chapman back around the EL Falcon. So whatever it was, they got it sorted nice and quickly. Back around the lanes for another pass here, another attempted pass. Chapman and Anderson, Lee Anderson owns the car. Craig Chapman providing the power plant. So this power plant, one very similar to what's come out of his FG Falcon ute that he's run for a number of seasons, Chapman. Full street car out of Townsville. You grab all that sort of combination with that sort of power, you put it in an X-Pro stock car. You lose a heap of weight. You've got a fiberglass shell over a tube chassis. So definitely an interesting car. Great to have him here this weekend. So Chapman rolls in the stage, start to bring the boost up. Starts to wander a little bit, just at the half track, gets out of the pedal. Still goes 840 over the 1,000 foot. But looked like it pretty much did everything it wanted to. It started to wander just before half track in the right-hand lane here. Chapman got out of the pedal and just cruised on through. VK Commodore out there. That's Cody Hargraves. Just licensed in the car a couple of meetings ago, doing a half-decent job too, not too bad at all. Sounds on the car, maybe dropped the cylinder or something there, you can hear it backfiring. Maybe a bit of a miss. Plug, lead, something like that. 973 there for Hargraves. Sean Boucher beside him at 948 in the Falcon. Right, the unmistakable sound rotary up next. Turbocharged 13B, it's Rob Caddy from CQ Rotary, the RX2. So we're here only a couple of weekends ago for Power Fest. Rob brought the car out. half-track PBs. We only ran to 660, all the half-track distance that weekend. I'll manage a PB in the car, so they're pretty happy coming off that after a not so great. Finished a Jamboree only the month before. So bring the little car in and start to bring the boost up here, throw the clutch out. $7.95, chute comes out nice and cleanly, $7.95, $2.39. 6.33 to half, so went in the 6.20s. So it's there or thereabouts. Good start to the weekend. Dino Gore. Nice big strong burnout from him. Brett all good beside him. Just a short burnout for all good on this one. Gorman got some heat in the tyres on the Statesman. Both Chevy powered cars. Big block Chev, 496 cubes for the Statesman. All good. A stout little 408, small block. Together, all good, probably with the nose in front. Not much in it at the finish line here. Actually, he just got there, 9.07, the quicker of the two. Gorman went 9.18, so there was nothing in that, 178, 181. So it was a good old side-by-side pass from those two sedans. Marshall back around for another one in the Coal Rock Lane. Mount side, high busser for him. 9.07. Lay Skinner beside him went fraction quicker. He went 8.87 on the ZX14. 208 kilometres an hour. So plenty of race teams are towed to be here this weekend and set up early. And they're starting to filter out. Have a crack at the track tonight in our test session. Janine Marshall, Jeffrey Marshall. Jeff, the quicker of the two bikes, goes 10.06. He went 9.99 before. So reasonably consistent. Janine Marshall, 10.51. Greg Martin, Craig Ratelli. So Martin out there on the blue Kawasaki this weekend. The big green bike had a little bit of an issue here a couple of meetings ago. The blue bike come out as the backup. It's a handy backup, 770, 219, nearly 220 kilometres an hour at 1,000 foot for Martin, Craig Ratelli, 10.12. Michael Mott back around on the Nomad. That's a big old bike. Look at that thing. Be a heavy old thing too. Not even old. Russell Bell beside him, Kawasaki ZX10. First time we've seen Russell this weekend. Very stout 1000cc Kawasaki, this one. 890 bike over the quarter. We're going to run to 1,000 here, and he goes 744, 215, 216 actually. Went 216 kilometres an hour. 02 on the tree. Justin Brennan out here of the Ducati. Doug McMillan on the Harley. So McMillan's been out for one. Brennan, his first pass for the weekend. McMillan carried the wheel out past 60 foot. Brennan coming back at him now, and the Ducati goes 842, 204. Had nearly 20k over McMillan there. He went 867 at 186. So a couple more street cars, local street cars out here. Luke Spittle. LS powered VL. Lockie Patton's out there. Statesman here this weekend. Supercharged LS1. Got a belt driven supercharger on a little side mount thing. 1022 for him. 958 for the VL. So the big Stato got there. 174 kilometres an hour. All right, they still keep rolling out of the lanes here now. Here's a car. Come on, one of my favourite cars for the last season or so. This thing, it's Aaron Smith. The VJ Charger. Stout Dodge engine in this thing with a manual gearbox with a clutch. So they're trying to get the combination right. The car looks fantastic on track. This is a car with a lot of history. It's had a total rebuild. For Aaron and the team, this thing looks fantastic inside and out. A lot of work goes into the clutch on this car, trying to get it right. You'll hear Aaron come in, start to bring the revs up, hold it flat pretty much, and then throw that clutch pedal. Got through the shifts that time. 815, that's better. It's heading in the right direction. You can hear it bogged down a little bit there off the start line, but that's much better from the team. 815, 193, worked his way through all those manual gear shifts. And they'd be pretty happy with that. Good baseline for the weekend. So you can see when he bring the revs up, it started to creep through on the start line there. Wanted to roll forward on him. Darren Garricky, the R31 Skyline, RB30, so the six-cylinder inline Nissan engine. Turbocharger hanging off the side of it. Senegal 880s. Over the quarter a number of times now. So Garricky rolls forward in the skyline now, start to bring the boost up, then you'll see him bump that, you'll see it lurch forward, it didn't hold on the brake that time. So he's rolled the beam, unfortunately starter didn't have a chance to trigger that because the car jumped the beams, so he won't record a time. Couple of Ford products here, a bit old school, a bit of Cleveland action. 393 Straker for Richard Dorr. XC Falcon he calls the Nugget. This car in the other lane for CPV tuning, the Mustang for Dave Shee. How about 9 zeros over the quarter with no power adders. Look at the thing leave. She goes through half track at 582. He gets to the 1,000 at 766. 766.209 for Dave Shee. Door in the other lane went 930. Went 004 on the tree. So he's testing the tree tonight, getting ready for racing tomorrow. The rotary car back is Aaron Strong. And when you look back at the history of rotary powered cars, there was one ran many years ago up here in North Queensland. Canada Strong team. The Strong name is back. Aaron in the RX-7. No joy for Aaron there on the start line. Won't record a representative time here. 9:26. So they'll go back and they'll make some changes. They'll be back out for sure. Jeff Marshall, Dale Marshall. So the Marshall family getting in plenty of passes here. Hi, Bush, the quicker of the two bikes will get there first. 9:07 at 200. Jeff went 10:09. 164 for him in the Coal Rock lane. Now it's the third member of the family, Janine Marshall. She's on the Suzuki 650cc. Another clean pass for her, 10:68. Brett Allgood round for another one. Can't get enough tonight, Brett Allgood. HX Premier, great looking car, that one. And Aaron Tees, FG Falcon, turbocharged Barra. Spun the tyres for about the 60 foot, had to roll out of the throttle in the end, then reset. 10:23 for him. Allgood went 9:16 in the other lane. Sean Boucher. BA Falcon GT. So V8 for him. HSV killing the number plate. I do like that. That's a good one. Daniel Dodds, the Vacationer. $9.39 for Boucher there. $10.44 for Daniel Dodds. Good to have a few junior dragsters here tonight and this weekend. Got a couple coming out now, going to do a test hit. So the only ones that won't be running 1,000 foot this weekend is, of course, our junior race. Junior dragster here in front of us. Our juniors run to 8th mile or half track distance. Ashley Pinkstone here into the 8 junior dragster. It's quicker. Bracket of the 3, she'll get there. 8:04, that's a good start. 8:04, 130 kilometres an hour for the junior. Clayton Gorman, the young fella, in the C junior dragster. Kylie O'Reilly back around the Mitsubishi Lancer, 308 engine in that one. Angelo Cesari, 408 cubes, a LS from Townsville. The KTM R-board. Another nice run here for Kylie. She goes 866, 189. Cesari beside. Full tilt transport lane, 911, 182 kilometres an hour at the 1,000-foot markers. All right, good comparison here. Stout street car. That's Mark Barraclough. Pro Charge V8 powered Mustang 2017 model. Adam McNichol beside him. The Pontiac Grand Am 732 cubes, a big block Chev. Galliano beside him. Calling the shots. Laurie owns the car. Looking at selling the trailer too. You were talking to Laurie earlier, so if you're in the market for a very good enclosed trailer, Laurie looking at going to a fifth wheel trailer, make sure you go and see him. And of course the car's always for sale if you were interested in a very top sportsman super comp package. McNichol gets away, goes 06 on the tree. Watch the difference here. So McNichol crosses 1,000 foot in 6:28. Barraclough beside him 8:33, so 2 seconds difference over 1,000 foot. Out of the Marshall family. They're getting their money's worth tonight. Why wouldn't you? Can't get enough. 886, 200 for Dale Marshall that time. That's a good one. And a 1010, 163 for Jeff. Greg Martin. Full tilt transport lane. Got this Kawasaki. Nice bike, this one. Got a couple of bikes to pick from at home as Greg. Janine Marshall. Grabs at the clutch there. 763 here, 221. It's a good speed there, over 1,000 feet, 221 kilometres an hour. 763 from Martin, and Marshall went 1036. I think that's one of her best ones for the night as well. All right, Brad Price. Late model Mustang, supercharged one, this one. Pretty handy pass here for Brad. He goes 874, 195, 1,000 foot. Aaron Tees back out in the Falcon. So turbocharged barrel, all about getting this thing off the line if you can do it cleanly. Ah, that's better. This is a nice run. So again, we look at the 1,000 foot markers. He goes 894, he'd be pretty happy with that. 894, 188 for Tees. Remember, that's a full weight FG Falcon. Great car life. A couple of high busses out here on track at the moment. We got Jacob Mott and Dale Marshall. Marshall got the better of it. Pretty sharp on the start line too, goes 882, so he keeps chipping away at it. 186 for Dale Marshall. Jacob Mott went 908. .1044, Janine, she's getting all over that combination at the moment, doing a good job. All right, Lockie Patton back out here in the street car. WH Statesman, supercharged LS. .937, that's a bit better. 937, 177 for Lockie that time. 934, 182 for Sean Boucher. All right, nice big smoky. All good. It's been about 20 minutes since his last pass, so he decided the tyres must have cooled off a bit. Need a bit more heat. Complete with the baby seat still in the back, streetcar life. Nine one three 178 there for all good. It's a massive weekend ahead of us. Going to be a fantastic day tomorrow. Make sure, if you can be, you are here. Kick off at midday. So qualifying kicks off at midday. Of course, we got the Aeroflow Outlaw Funny Cars here this weekend. They're going to put on a fantastic show, I can guarantee. Justin Brennan back out there on the Ducati. 8:26.204, that's a handy pass. 8:26.204 for Justin Brennan. So the VH Commodore wagon, 308 engine in there for Daniel Dodds. Going to take on Luke Spittle here, the VL Commodore. A couple of guys who've seen here plenty this season, so good on them for support the track. Coming along and having some fun. 9:55 that time for Spittle. Dodds went 10:37, so a slight improvement for Dodds in the wagon. Gratelli out there again. 925, 181. Probably got half a dozen passes already in tonight. A little Triumph, 675 cc's. So again, great boys here from the Overtaking Lane. They're doing the live stream for us this weekend. And we got them tuning in from everywhere. We got Fritzl from Poland. So Fritzl from Poland is tuned into the live stream. Welcome, mate. Welcome. So a few more coming out of the lanes now. We'll get them on track shortly. So again, we got visitors everywhere on the live stream. Great to have you on, guys. We got Mopar man from the States as well, from the United States. Brett Allgood back around the HX Premier, the Holden HX Premier, 408 cubes of small box Chevrolet. That's a clean car, it's pretty stout as well. As you can see, he's getting plenty of laps in the night. 933, 177 for Allgood. So big moment here. Young Harry, first time in the car. This is Dad's car, but it was announced only last week that Harry's going to have a steer of the car from now on. So the 1-tonner. Harrison's Wade at the wheel. So Young, first pass out of the way in the 1-tonner. So, junior drags the graduates. got too old and had to retire from junior drags a couple of seasons ago. Been running a street car, but that's the first time. A 1 tonne. All right, Dino Gorman back out there again in the Statesman. Had a shot at the tree. Went 1, 2, 4 on the lights. So another big block powered car. 931, 180 for Dino that time round. All right, so some massive fields this weekend. Our Super Comp and Comp brackets look fantastic. Looking forward to them. It's a nice big strong bird out, the XW Falcon U, that's Andrew Colley. Yeah, car this one, makes plenty of horsepower. Not a lot of tyre under the back of it, so the trick is getting it to the ground, making it work. When it sticks, this thing goes. Very stout engine under the bonnet feet. All eyes on Andrew. Coal Rock Lane, left-hand side of the track here. So he gets a clean one in here. This will be a good number for Andrew Colley. He goes 810. All right, a little bit of junior dragster action. So again, our juniors run to half track, and we've got two young ladies coming forward. It's always great in juniors to have, well, actually I'm going to say over the last couple of seasons, we almost had more girls than we've had guys in junior dragster, which is fantastic. These two young ladies here, Ashley Pinkstone and Grace Summer. Ashley's been racing for a few seasons now. She's in the 8 junior drag class, which is the older guys, faster junior drag, so to speak. Young Grace Summer, fairly new, only a handful of passes in the car, but doing a fantastic job already. Summer family racing. She's in the B junior drag. She's slightly restricted. Ashley can go as quick as 790 in her drags in the Coal Rock Lane. Grace Summer B junior drags, 850 is the cut off for those guys. Young Grace in the full stage. Here comes Ashley. She'll bump in shortly. I'll tell you what, 78 to a 97 on the tree. Nothing wrong with the lights from the two girls. They're putting on a good show here. Ashley goes 795, 132 kilometres an hour. Young Grace went 815 at 126. So the girls, nice clean pass there, side by side, pretty much all the way down. 132 kilometres an hour at a half track for young Ashley. All right, Craig Ratelli, Jacob Mott out there at the moment. So Mott on the Hayabusa. We've got a name for it now. We're calling it amnesia. I like that. We need to go back to the days when we had names on all the bikes and cars. Give them some personality. Craig Ratelli beside him in the Triumph. Sounds like Mott missed a gear. So that'll hurt the run a little bit. 961 for him. Ratelli went 929. So Doug McMillan back around on the Harley. He calls Frankenstein. He's in the Coal Rock Lane. Wayne Irwin beside him. GSXR 750. You can hear him up on the two-step. $858 for McMillan, $872 for Irwin. He had the speed. He went 195 kilometres an hour. Smoke clears down there in the start line. We see Luke's little Richard Dorr in the Falcon. 395, 3 cubes of stroke Cleveland engine. Luke Spittle, Richard Dorr. So a good old Ford versus Holden battle. Dorr had a shot at the tree, come up a little bit early. Luke Spittle, that super clean VL, going to try and race him down, but it's going to be Richard Dorr. Going to get there, 9:33 beats a 9:58. All right, Darren Garricky back out in the sky. 31 model. Coming out with the RB30 engine, single cam, but I think this has got a twin cam head on it. Turbocharger hanging off the side of it. Angelo Cesari in the Monaro beside him. Now, Garricky come out earlier, went to bump the car in and jumped through the Saz. Again, some issues with that bump box in the Garricky car. He jumped through the beams. Again, he won't record a time, unfortunately. Actually, the chute come out on him as well, so nothing went to plan on that one, unfortunately, for Darren. Cesari forgot he was racing 1,000 foot and went all the way to the quarter mile. All right, so again, good to see this car out here. Been watching the build. Craig Chapman. All right, so putting in a pretty clean pass on the last one for Chapman. Looking to repeat and even improve. So again, the turbocharged Falcon Barra engine. So again, another issue there, unfortunately for Chapman. Started to bring the revs up, started to bring the boost up, went to hit the bump bot, and it just jumped too far. Jumped through the beams. Narrantee's back out there. 897, 188 for the Falcon that time. All right, another young lady in a junior dragster, Ruby Summer in the C junior dragster. She's one of our younger competitors. So our C's are fairly heavily restricted. They can't run quicker than 1190. So target's about a 12 flat for these C cars. So the Summer team with 2 junior dragsters here this weekend. Both the girls doing a fantastic job. And 12:32 there, so that's a good one. Well done, Ruby. 12:32, 81 kilometres an hour. Oh, one for the Rotary fans. Rob Caddy come out. The C3 RX2 13. Spittle. Gonna run the VL beside him. So again, nice big strong burnout from Rob Caddy. Starting to really find some consistency in the car. Work out what it needs. Gone to the billet engine. Luke Spittle gets to watch it from the other lane. He's in the street car and the VL Commodore. Way on a nice one there. 122 to the 60 goes 707, 235. Craig Ratelli back out there on the try and probably got more passes in than anyone tonight. Michael Mott beside him on the Kawasaki Nomad. And Ratelli went 9:33, so it's consistent. We know Craig's consistent and he's showing it again tonight. 06 on the tree, just fine tuning the skills for tomorrow. Leigh Skinner. Russell Bell up next. Kawasaki's out there side by side. Russell Bell, Leigh Skinner. So Skinner on the ZX14 street bike. Bell beside him at 7:44, 2:21, 9:32 for Skinner. 06 on the tree. Jacob Mottbacker on the Hayabusa, 921, 196 for him, so another consistent pass. Lockie Patton back out in the big statesman. 9:42, 158 for Lockie. Richard Dorr went 9:36, 176 in Nugget. On a good pass here. We get to 1,000 foot. He gets here in 8:54. That's a good one. 8:54, 2:11. Daniel Dodds went 10:35, so he's chipping away at it as well. Janine Irwin threw the clutch out there. You could see the bike went into a bit of a wheel steam. He did well to hold on to it, actually. It was pretty aggressive there on the start line. 8:59 there. Michael Mott over there, it looks like he might have had a bit of an issue there at the start line. He'll come back and have another go. Play Skinner back around. Dale Marshall beside him. So the Hayabusa got out a little bit quicker in the first 60 foot. But I can tell you, Skinner's going to march past him and go 206 kilometres an hour at the 1,000 foot markers for an 887, 892 for Dale Marshall. So pretty good side-by-side pass, that one. Two ladies out here, that's Nessa Rodman. Janine Marshall, she's a little bit keen to get away through a red light. Doesn't matter, it's only test session tonight. Nessa went 891 at 202. 1061 for Janine. Young junior here, Clayton Gorman for Fleischer Trade Industry, Savage Signs. He's a Little C junior dragster. Young Clayton come out here on his 8th birthday last year and got his junior dragster licence. So juniors run from 8 to 17. $12.63.81, that's a good one for Clayton. So down there in the smoke, a couple of Fords apparently. Once it clears, there they are. Brad Price and the Mustang, Sean Boucher. The BAGT Falcon. Brad Price fed it a little bit more ponies on the start line. Had to reset the throttle. 900, 939 for Boucher. So Boucher's consistent, been in the 930 region. Price, we've seen that car go well and truly into the 8s. Wheel stand there for Dale. Had to bring it back to earth. Skinner beside him. Looks like he's going to get him. It's going to be close at the finish line. 893, 901. There was nothing in it. Very close. 203, 207. The speed was close as well. So those two guys having some fun. So another clean pass there for Janine Marshall. 10:33. So that's all you can ask for. Improvements. Inconsistency, and she's doing both tonight. Chipping away at it. All right, the mighty charger out there, Aaron Smith. Low palm mover. Starting to get on top of this thing. Put in a half representative pass before. fairly shifted car with a clutch. You can see just before when he started to bring the revs up on the start line, it wanted to drag through on the clutch. Team would have gone back and made some adjustments. Bogged down a little bit, but he makes his way, punching through the gears there. There you go, that's better. 7:35, 2:09. Starting to get the results. 7:35, 2:09, 133 to the 60 foot. It's definitely heading in the right direction. Vanessa Rodman, Wayne Irwin around in this pair. Irwin bombed it down the start line. So he'll forget about that one. He'll come back, no doubt, and have another crack. Rodman was all right. She went 873, 199, just shy of 200k an hour. Gary Smith on a solo here, LS powered altered, so it's the open wheelbase car. You can see Gary in the cockpit there. Brings the car forward to the start line. 408 cubes. Clean pass here for Gary. Does everything right. $7.25 there. Next one, to the transport lane on the right-hand side. Nearest the tower, that's Adam McNichol. Pontiac Grand Am, big block shaft, 732 cubes. Usually the biggest engine on the property here at Palmyra. Adam's taken control of this car this season, done a fantastic job so far. Very tough race, Adam McNichol. Sharp on the tree. You know, every time he comes to the line, he's going to have a swing. Double 03 light. 003 light. McNichol gets there. 6:31. 6:31, 266. Again, good to see this young fella here having a go. Harrison's weight in the 1-tonner. We've seen Dad Nathan run this car on and off for the last number of years. And young Harry takes control starting this weekend. Got the first one out of the way before. Let's see if we can do here. Got the burnout. Nice and neat. Got that down pat. Going through the licensing procedure would be for sure in this car. Dave Shee in the Mustang. Aaron Strong trying to sort this RX-7 out. 20 big rotary powered car. See away, alright, some drama chip. See a lot of clutch dust coming out of this car for Aaron Strong, so they haven't got that worked out, whatever's going on there. 768 in the other lane for Dave Shee. 768, 212. Strong 901, but again, a lot of material. Looks like clutch dust coming out of the back. Something going on. He's out there for another pass. Sat there, waited till the boost come up where he wanted it and let it rip. 885, 189 there for Darren Tees. Cody Hargraves out here in the Commodore. 400 cube small block Chev in this car. Now this car used to run a blown small block. A blown engine actually. And young Cody in this car only a couple of meetings ago with this engine in it. Did a good job. Continues again this weekend. Goes 868, 194. All right, Team Marshall. Dale Marshall and Janine out here. Oh, they're good on the tree. 041 to an 045. So 4 thousandths of a second difference at the start line. And 872 for Marshall on the quick of the two bike. That's his quickest of the night, I think. And Janine went 10:35, which is near her quickest as well. So well done, guys. Doug McMillan, Justin Brennan. So Ducati takes on the Harley. Brennan out in front. He'll get there first. He goes 8:42 that time, 2:01. Doug McMillan, 8:63. Does anyone know anyone that can bake some cookies? I need a plan B. Jacob Mott, Hayabusa. All right, Richard Dorr, Sean Boucher. So the BA takes on the XE Falcon. Richard Dorr, 06 on the tree, goes 9.30. Boucher beside him went 9.36. A nice close race, that one. All right, new dragsters, and we got two more young ladies, which is great. So Flynn Narensky and Charlie Narensky out there, the two Narensky girls. Young Charlie on this side, Tower side. She's ready to go. She's in pre-stage. Both girls in now. Flynn's joined her as well. They start to creep in. Here we go. We're ready to go. The girls are away. Flynn went 0-1 on the tree. Hello. Well done. Good light there for young Flynn. She gets there first as well. 12.14, 84 kilometres an hour. Charlie went 12.37 at 82. Young ladies. Keep coming here. They're doing a great job. We love having all these young ladies out here racing. Doing a fantastic job as well. Ashley Pinkstone, Grace Summer. So Summer in the Summer family racing car. Ashley Pinkstone. The SCG race parts, Lat Racing Oils. We've already seen Ashley go 7.95. Grace got her on the tree that time. Ashley's got a slightly quicker car. She's going to get there with 7.98. Backs up that 95 from earlier, 130 kilometres an hour. Grace went 8.17 at 127, so she's right there as well. Young Clayton Gorman out there in the junior. Looking for another 12-second pass or somewhere thereabouts this time. Guy's starting to get the tune-up sorted on this one nicely. There you go, 12.39. So it's in the ballpark. Nice job. we'll just wait for young Clayton to get around the corner there, the top end of the track. We got track clear. Top end there, the next one underway. We got here, we got Bredel. Andrew Colley, 404 cubes. Sounds really crisp. Real nice to listen to this thing. Brett Allgood, 406 cubes. Sorry, 408 cubes, a small block Chev. Once again, got the baby seat still in the back. Didn't even take him out. It's a nice touch. I like it. Goes 804, 804, 201, all good set, 921. Oh, got a little bit crossed up in the burnout. Had to reel that one in. He's ready to go now. Starts to creep forward, just inching forward. Nice double 09 on the tree. You'd like to see some of them in racing tomorrow. $9.29, 177. VH Commodore Wagon up next. Daniel Dodds, 308 powered. Angelo Cesari in the Monaro, late model Monaro. It's got the LS engine. Cesari sharp on the tree. Dodds had a bit of a snooze. Cesari's going to get there first. 900, so 9 flat, 182 for him, 1042 for Dodds. Jeff Marshall, Dale Marshall out there. So Hayabusa takes on GSXF, all the letters. So Marshall red lights, the other one Marshall didn't red light, and it's going to be Dale Marshall that gets there first. 889 for him and a 1003 for Jeff. 1067, 158. For Janine Marshall, 650cc. She's doing a good job tonight. So plenty of our races getting plenty of laps in. That's what it's all about. Practice makes perfect. That's why I'm still practicing this. One day, maybe. So again, shout out to anyone out there watching on. Big shout out to the boys from the Overtaking Lane. Let's see how good. Tyler, Dave, Brad, Trevor. Didn't even need a cheat sheet. How's that? So the boys will be here live streaming. So they were up here for the road trip event we had here a few months ago, and the team here at Palmyra got them in for this event. So if you can't be here, it's not so bad. On the Overtaking Lane, the live stream over the weekend. Midday we kick off tomorrow, guys. On track from midday. The funny cars will be out later in the day. 4, 6, and 8 from memory, but we've got some massive support fields. And in those support brackets, we've got races I haven't seen here for a while. We've got races I haven't seen here. So it's going to be a fantastic weekend. And thank you to everyone that's made this one possible. It's going to be a good one. And a big shout out to all the volunteers here at Palmyra from the track staff. And it's not just what you see on the Friday and the Saturday, but there's hours and hours of work that goes into it to maintain the facility. Craig Chapman out there, back in the EL Falcon. Turbocharged Barra. This thing has plenty of potential. Still in early stages. So joint effort between Lee Anderson and Craig Chapman. Chapman at the wheel. So here's Chapman pulling in the pre-stage now. Starts to bring the boost up. Oh, started to wander a little bit, about 100 feet out, and he did the right thing, rolled out of the throttle. Got over near the centre line, and he just steered it back and aborted that one. checking the track here. Looks like an oil cap come off the car. It's a little bit spots out there on the start line, but we're just checking the track to make sure there's nothing further down the track. We'll be back underway shortly.
Car, Aeroflow Performance has a solution for you. Our ever-increasing range features boosted turbocharger systems, Bosch Motorsport products, X-Pro electrical systems, hoses and fittings, bang shift shifters, differential parts, and fabrication components. You can see it all on aeroflowperformance.com.
Kept your lights on. All right, bit old school, bit of new school. Brad Allgood. Brad Price. Late model with a supercharger on. For Brad Price. All good, ready to go. Price rolls in. Just go straight in. Ready to go. .901, so Price missed the tune a little bit on that one. 901, 194, because we've seen him go into the 8s tonight. Brett Allgood went 903. So our other supercharged Mustang is Mark Barraclough. Pretty aggressive burnout. .862 from Mark, so he's got it sorted nicely. .862, 210, to even give it an extra stab in the braking area. Oh, at least 3. Oh, another one. He's pretty happy. Getting their money's worth. Just refining the skills, refining the riding style. 876 for Dale Marshall that time. 202, 1002 for Jeff Marshall. ladies out there, Vanessa Rodman. A little bobble on the clutch there at the start line. Had to have a second grab at it. 919, 198. Janine went 1084. ZX10 Kawasaki, Russell Bell, Coal Rock Lane on the man side. Again, you can hear him work his way through the gear. 743, 222. When 006 on the tree went on the wrong side. Red light slightly, but doesn't matter. Testing. Harry's back, young Harrison's weight at the wheel. Tonner, the family one tonner. Big block Chev in this one. A little bit of something spotted out there. We'll just get onto that with the mop. Nearly ready to go. Better. It's exactly what he has to do. A little bit further on each pass until the officials sign him off in the licensing process. That's what it's all about, and he's doing a good job. Ready, all good, back around in the HX Premier. Another pass for him. Lockie Patton in the Statesman. He goes 007 on the tree in the big barge. Brings it home with a 974, 177. All good went 908. So he's well and truly in those 9.0s. Justin Brennan, Doug McMillan. McMillan on the Harley, Brennan on the Ducati. again, carrying the front wheel out there past the 60-foot beams. Brennan comes around him on the Ducati, goes 840-202. 879 the other lane, Doug McMillan. Luke Spindle, the VL Commodore out there, 958, 177. Smoke still clearing from the burnout. Nice strong burnout from him. Janine Marshall out there. Marshall takes on Marshall. 10-0-0. Actually, 10 all the zeros. 10-0-0. 165 for Jeff. Janine went 10-23. I think that's her quickest of the night. Well done. Good stuff, Janine. Dale Marshall rolls into the water. Cole Rock Lane, me on side. Vanessa Rodman beside him. So Hayabusa. It's a newie. Just realised that. It's a 2022 Hayabusa. Like he missed a gear or something out there. Dale Marshall, Nessa Rodman went around him. She went 886 and 199 on the little 750. Rob Caddy back out here for another pass. The CQ Rotary. Here's the man from CQ Rotary, Rob Caddy in the RX2. Two-rotor, 13B. Turbocharged. One of the billet combination only in the last few months. There, 128 to the 60 foot. Caddy goes through the 1,000 at 697. 697, 237. That's a good one. 533, 697. 533 to the half at 207. 1, 2 to 0 to the 60 foot. They'd be pretty happy with that one. Daniel Dodds. BH Commodore wagon. Play with the roof rack, this one, the Vacationer. Perfect. $10.31, 162 for Daniel. Next pairing up, couple of junior drags to the two young ladies with the Narensky surname. There we got Charlie and Flynn. So we've got 7 junior drags has entered here this weekend. It's the biggest field we've seen here for a little while. Those things happen from time to time. We get races that become too old for junior drags, so they have to retire at the ripe old age of 17. It's always great when we got some new races coming through. Rensky girls here. We got Flynn. She's on the tower side, the full tilt transport lane. We got Charlie in the left-hand lane, the Coal Rock lane. So juniors run the half-track distance, 8th mile in the old school. Oh-1 on the tree. I think she did that before too. 0-1 on the tree that time. Very sharp on the start line. 12.04 that time. 12.04, 84 kilometres an hour. Charlie, 12.25. So the girl's doing a fantastic job. But young Flynn, pretty sure she went 0-1 on the last one. Went 0-1 on that one as well on the tree. Very sharp. Another young junior race here. We got Clayton Gorman. So the team starting to sort out the tune-up nicely on this one. A couple of 12.30 so far. 12.15, a little bit better. Well done, good stuff. Ian Marshall pulls up alongside McMillan this time, so he's on the Harley. Nine double zero 186 for Doug McMillan. Janine went 10.32 on that one. There's Luke's back for another pass. The VL Commodore, LS powered. $9.59, 177 for Luke. Lanes, Aaron Smith in the Charger. So what we've seen tonight, they're starting to get on top of this thing. It's starting to do things right. They're starting to make some little changes that are working. It's moving in the right direction. Nice strong burnout. Plenty of revs on board. That's what we like. Couple of final checks. They start to bring him to the start line. So they would have gone back to the pits, made another little slight adjustments. Let's see what sort of changes it's made. Spun the tyres a little bit in the first 60 foot, but he's driven through it, through the shootout at there. 1,000 goes 751. 751, 206. So it was a bit of it right to the groove here on the start line. That might have hurt him because it spun the tyres out there about 40 feet out. You can see it chatter marks there on the track, especially on the left-hand tyre, slightly out of the groove. As Andrew Colley comes out in the Falcon Ute and lays down some fresh rubber in the groove. Nice big burnout for him, finishes out 150 feet. Collie brings this mean Falcon Ute in there. That's on the two-step. Little that gets you out there. Nice and clean. Down the middle goes 804. 804, 206. 04 on the tree. Nothing wrong with that. Nice solid pass for Andrew Collie. So the skyline for Darren Garricky back out here. Turbocharged RB engine, 6-cylinder. 764, 216. Nice clean pass there for Darren and the team. They'll be pretty happy with that one. Single here, Lockie Patton. In the street car, in the fun car. Well, they're all fun. Just this one's a little bit cheaper than the other one. WH Statesman. Supercharged LS engine. 936, 177. Another single here. We got a bike this time. We got Doug McMillan. Sound like it just missed maybe 2-3 shift there. Missed the shift a little bit. Didn't get it as clean a pass, but still a solid one. Team Mott out here on the line. Jacob takes on Michael here. The Hayabusa takes on the Kawasaki. $928, $197 there for Jake and Michael. I'm going to say forgot to put it in gear on the start line. Had to select gear in a hurry. Mustangs everywhere. Brad Price takes on Dave Shee here. So the supercharged version for Brad Price. And the very stout aspirated version for Dave Shee. When I say aspirated, how about the quickest, the world's fastest? Stock bodied. Dave Shee's gone because 9-0 over the quarter mile. Then something broke. It launched hard and line and stopped. But some kind of breakage there, I'm going to say, for Dave Shee. Brad Price 71 and 194. So good one there for Brad Price, unfortunately. All right, so we'll just push Dave's car back. Hopefully they can get that sorted, whatever that was. But he knew straight away.
Hey, do you remember that place we always talked about? You know, the place where kangaroos play down on the sand? And the forests are so ancient that they start to grow houses of their own? Remember, you said you wanted to drive all the way down to the edge where the desert meets the sea.
And you said you wanted to see the stars shine brighter in the skies than ever before, and that when you looked out towards the horizon, all you wanted to see was blue.
I think we just found it.
This is home. This is home. And this is home. And this is home. Slowly we can creep in. I remember thinking that this is home. This is home. And as the world is sleeping in, everybody's spinning, and this is home. This is home. This is home.
So Brett Allgood, Angelo Cesari. Oh, the boys are sharp on the tree. 007 line there from Brett Allgood. Cesari went 029. The Monaro get there first at 901. Allgood was right beside him with a 912. Aaron Strong comes back around in the RX-7. And these guys trying to get on top of this combination. 20B rotary in the RX-7. Richard Dorr beside him. The XE Falcon. Not 32. 2-0. Hello. So Aaron Strong got there. Still some dramas with that thing. You can see it's just bogging down on the start line and takes a while to recover. But they'll get it sorted. So single here for Daniel Dodds, back around the Commodore wagon. So been a regular here this season, getting plenty of passes in. For a racer, passes are key. 10:28, that's a good one for Daniel. Right up there with one of the best ones for tonight for him. 10:28, 162. Another solo here. It's going to be Gary Smith's turn in the Altered. Nice solid burn out for Gary Smith. So you get the LS, you put a carburetor on the top of it. You stick it in an altered. And that's what Gary Smith's got. 408 cubes, LS2. He's on his own here, Gary Smith. He's in the full tool transport lane. Tower side of the track. Seven one three 226. Another good pass there for Gary. Got out towards the centre line just near the 1,000 foot there. But it looks like he's going to get around the top in A-OK. Boys out there again, Michael and Jacob. Jacob on the Hayabusa. Quicker of the two bikes. Michael got away all right that time. Jacob would give their first 924, 196. Michael went 1262. Brett Allgood, Sean Boucher, these two have met up a few times tonight. Not much in it either. Allgood's been in the 9.0s, Boucher 9.30 region. Oh, he goes 8.91. 8.91 on that one, so I don't know what happened there, but Sean Boucher found something. 8.91. Shorten the racetrack distance a little bit. We'll go to half track for this one. Young Clayton Gorman in the C Junior Dragster. Clayton's away, 12.15 on the last one, about his best pass of the night so far. Let's see how he goes this time. 12.04, so very good. That's about where he wants to be, about 12.00 would be very nice. 12.04 is very close. So don't forget, tomorrow we are on track from midday. Midday kicks off qualifying. It's going to be a cracker of a day here. So the Harley to take on ZX10 Kawasaki. That's Russell Bell and Doug McMillan. Shot at the tree. Bell went 0.006 too early, but went 7.43 at 2.22. McMillan 8.62. Richard Dorr getting another pass in here. Lines the nose of the Falcon up as he heads in the stage. .933, 176 for Richard that time. Dale Marshall, Hayabusa, 2022 model, so the new one, the current one. $896 at 200. All right, there's the call. Darren's getting lonely in the staging lanes. He's getting lonely. He wants some friends. So, guys, if you want any more passes, we'll get you to head around the lanes. But Darren's looking for some friends. Oh, there you go. He'll even take bike races. So there you go. He is feeling generous.
Bang shift shifters from Aeroflow Performance are truly the modern shifter for the modern age. Featuring a full bespoke billet case, all shifters are designed for right-hand drive vehicles with an LED lit gear position indicator. Available in either ratchet or gated options, as well as OEM replacement shifters for popular Holden and Ford vehicles. A large range of bank shift spares are available for each shifter that includes shifter cables, brackets, lever and gate kits, trans brake buttons and drop boxes for the ideal mounting solution. Shift into gear and check out a full listing at aeroflowperformance.com.
This is home.
Whether you're building a street machine or a race car, Aeroflow Performance has a solution for you. Our ever-increasing range features boosted turbocharger systems, Bosch Motorsport products, X-Pro electrical systems, hoses and fittings, bang shift shifters, differential parts, and fabrication components. You can see it all on aeroflowperformance.com.
Look as far as I can see, but you don't want to talk to me, no. And not through words, not through songs, not through whispers, not through phones.
All right, we found Dale Marshall hiding out the back there. We're going to bring him down for another one. It's another one there for Marshall, 912, 200 again. All right, Mark Barraclough. We found him out the back too. We're going to send him down the track again. The Pro Charge Mustang. Nine 16208. So missed the start there a little bit, but got the rest of the run nicely. So if you can get that one, you need to put those runs together. Be running some sharp numbers for Mark.
You and I, we never show emotions, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, hold me now.
Righto guys, the night's nearly over. If you don't come up shortly, we'll all stop and have a beer.
Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be and you. We're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete?
So Dale Marshall, he says, I'll go again. No problems. Eight 880-201.
Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. 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 Just let yourself go. Let yourself go.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end on myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change.
So Sean Boucher out for another one. 896, another 8-second pass. So I don't know what he done, but he found something. It's gone from 930s to 890s. All of a sudden, it's done it twice. Maybe a little bit of sniff, a little bit of bottle, something. Brad Price has been woken. Brings the Mustang around again. They look slow in limp mode. So spun the tyres, then it rattled here to the 60 foot, and then the computer went, nah, I ain't playing. Jacob Mott, 907, 199, just missed 200. Close, close, close.
Last call for the stage and lanes.
141, 194 for him. Brad Price coming back around the Mustang. You can tell he wasn't happy with the last one. He's got to have another one. All right, so we're just going to hold up for a little bit because we've got a cat running down the middle of the track. Oh, it's over the fence. It's across the pad. It's a black one too. Jeez. That might be the end of the night. When a black cat runs across the track, that might be the end. All right, young Clayton Gorman in the junior. Goes through 3:30, looking for half track distance for the juniors, and he goes 12:24. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for the night. We've worn them out. We've worn out the races. So big day ahead of us tomorrow. Midday we kick off. It's going to be a fantastic event, and we are really looking forward to it. Thanks to the boys from the Overtaking Lane for the live stream for the weekend. They'll be back tomorrow and keeping it all up to date for us. Thank you if you're out there listening on the live stream. I think we still had a few hanging on there at the end, but hey, guys from all over, thank you for tuning in, and we'll bring you the action tomorrow. Big shout out to all our track crew and all our volunteers. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a safe night.